Third time's a charm. Tell me now, guys. Tell me if you can hear me. Apologies for the audio problems. Hi, Bradley. Check, check, 1, 2. Let me know if it's on now. I've shown you my sparkle tattoo twice, and since you couldn't hear me, it's our dear friend here at the studio, Taylor McPherson, and her business is the Sustainable Sparkle Bar. You can check it out on Instagram. Biz, thank you. Good. So I think we are on. So yeah, check out Taylor on the Instagram. Reach out to her if you're in LA. She can hook you up with some cool glitter art on your body. Beautiful. All right, let's start on our backs, you guys. Lie down. Start with your legs straight and with your arms by your sides. And feel the weight of your head into the mat and rock it out a couple times, side to side. You've got another amazing crew of people practicing over in the main studio. Now, we're all students, but these are folks that either work at the studio because we can only put 20 people into a class. And so we're allowing them to do the practice over in the main studio during live stream, and so that they can get their sweat, and then they'll still leave space open for other people that are, registering for the classes with only 20 spaces. So what's up to all you guys in the main studio? Let's bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. And start in Supine Baddha Konasana, Reclining Butterfly, and then you're welcome to take your arms over your head. And feel that little lift to your ribs, and then adjust your shoulders if you need to. Begin to settle into your back. And you are welcome to stream music along any flow playlist. You're welcome to do that if you prefer music. Otherwise, you'll have the clear instruction here on YouTube. And to follow along, connect to your breath and to experience your flow today. And take one more deeper breath. Feel your belly rise. And as you exhale, feel your belly fall. You feel the inner thighs shorten as you turn your knees up and your feet come flat onto the mat. And let's bring some traction into the low back, arms down by your sides, palms into the floor. Press down into your hands and feet, and then start to lift your hips up. Start with like 6 inches. Feel the weight across your back, little to no weight in your neck, and then you can lift your hips a little bit higher. Ground down through your feet, but relax in the tips of your toes. And take 3 breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. At the end of this exhale, you can bring your bum back down onto the ground. And feel your low back and your kidneys soften into the mat. Take your right arm over your head, roll onto your right side, and meet me around into a child's pose. Take your knees mat width apart. Hey, Terry. Hi, Ari. Thanks, you guys. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. All those humans that are responsible for us being here today. You think about it, and regardless of the relationships and how they become defined, these people, other humans, have given us the gift, and so that we could be here in a practice like yoga, right? Sharing it together. So it's all good. In child's pose, you might feel a little bit more breath into your backside body and your hips. And reset your forehead, soften your face, relax the muscles in your cheeks. And with your inhale, please rise up to all fours and tabletop. And bring your knees under your hips, and so that your hips are stacked on top of your knees. And spread your fingertips out wide, tuck your toes, and with your next breath, exhale, and go ahead and press back into your downward facing dog. And plug the strength into your legs. Feel in your thighs when you connect to the balls of your feet. I talk about it all the time. The balls of the feet connect the strength into your thighs. When you even out that weight in the balls of your feet, you're less inclined to grip the postures with your outer hips. So we'll wake up the inner thighs and drag the tailbone up as you press your heels down. Let's feel a sensation down the back of the legs. You fill up with your next breath and then roll yourself out into a high plank. Chin comes away from the chest. Reach to the crown of your head. Exhale from the inner thighs. Lift your bum and draw your chest back towards your knees in your down dog. Hey, do it again. Inhale, roll out into your high plank. And feel the crown of the head. Use the legs. Exhale, lift your bum and draw your belly into your downward facing dog. Let's do one more. Inhale, roll out, puff through the upper back. Feel the legs connect to the thighs. And exhale, draw your hips up, downward facing dog. Bend deep into your right knee. And press down into your left heel. On your exhale, switch, bend deep into your left knee. And press down into your right heel. Good. Straighten both legs. Put a little bend to your knees. Look forward. And exhale. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Top of the mat. Big toes together. Chin to your chest. Inhale. Lift halfway. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale to rise. Connect to your flow. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bow your chin. Feel your feet on this Sunday afternoon. Soften the top of the shoulders. Relax the back of your jaw. Bring your gaze forward. Release your arms down by your sides. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, palms face. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Pull your heart through. Heart flow. Plant your hands. Step back into a high push-up. A heart flow just means you're going to express the back bend through your spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your knees, come down all the way to your chest, elbows by your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra, roll your heart up, turn your elbows in. There it is. Exhale, lower your chest, tuck your toes, and then press up to a high plank. Use your upper back into your downward facing dog. Feel the breath, hear the breath, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, bring your feet up to your hands. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, rise and reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. So we're peeling the layers back. Exhale, swan dive and fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, connected to your midline, half lift. Plant the hands, heart flow, step back into your high plank. This time, keep your knees lifted, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down, tops of the feet, inhale, roll the heart up, dog. And as you exhale, use your legs and press back into your down dog. Feel your shoulders today. And connect to your legs, draw the weight into your heels as you lift your tailbone up. You should feel your down dog in your armpits with breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, walk feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, belly in. Exhale, swan dive, fold, feel your core. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Heart flow, plant, step back into your high plank. Knees or no knees, take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Tops of the feet, inhale, press, upward dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bring your big toes together, hug your midline. Float your right leg up from the inner thigh. And draw your ribs in. Press your hands into the mat. Curl your right heel into your bum. And then just straighten your right leg back out. Exhale, curl your heel into your bum. And do that again. Straighten the leg out. Curl the heel into the bum, and then bring your right knee into your nose. Crunch with your core. Okay, kick back, right leg straight. Right knee to your right elbow. Keep your shoulders behind your wrists. Inhale, kick back up, leg straight. Right knee to your left elbow. You got it. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot through. Lower your back knee, let your head get heavy. Take care of it with one breath. Release your shoulders. And feel your lunge. Walk your hands up to your right thigh, elbows around your sides. And so flow doesn't mean fast or slow. Flow is flow. Connect to your breath. And then you're awakening in through the presence in your body and the sensations that you're feeling right now. Take your arms over your head. Reach tall. Thumbs back, pinky fingers wide. Feel the energy in your back. Lift your gaze. Beauty. Bring your hands and eyes back down to the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift off the knee, step your left foot to the top, please. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, draw your belly in. Exhale, dive, feel your core in the forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant the hands, step back, heart flow into your high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so you'll gain more awareness in lifting out of your shoulders when you draw your ribs in and you feel your down dog in your armpits. And big toes together, right heel stays. Float your left leg up. And when it gets sticky, press through your hands, ribs in, and then curl your heel into your bum. Straighten your right leg out. Exhale, curl the heel into your bum. Straighten the leg back out. Exhale, heel to your bum. Now go knee to your nose and crunch and keep pressing into your hands. And feel the expression. Take an inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shoulders behind your wrists. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow, twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step, left foot all the way through, lower your right knee down. Let your head get heavy. Take care of it with one breath. Any tension in your shoulders. Lips sealed, walk your hands up to your left thigh. And keep your jaws soft, elbows around your sides. And let your hips come deeper into the lunge. Feel the front of your right thigh. With your belly draw, gaze forward, reach your arms up. And feel it as you expand the body and then you fill the breath into the lung capacity. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands and eyes back to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, step your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs, reach your arms up through a flat back, Utkatasana. And ground down, more weight into your heels, little space in between your knees. And define your thighs, balls of your feet press into the mat. And draw your tailbone under and stand all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart, soften your chin, and feel the air come out of your body. Inhale, arms up, feel your feet. Cactus your arms, belly in, open your chest, lift your chin. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, dive, belly into the fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen. Plant step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Float your right leg up. Keep your ribs in. When it gets sticky, curl your heel into your bum. Open your right hip and then make 3 circles clockwise with your right knee. 1, 2, 3. Square your hips. Step your right foot all the way through. Left leg strong. Left palm down. Reach your right arm up. Twist. And kick through your back heel. Feel the opening essence of the scissors through the inner thighs. Gaze and right hand come down. Step your right foot back into a plank. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Step your left leg on top, and then reach your left arm up. Lift the chin, and then reach your left arm over. And draw your side body up towards the ceiling. Stabilize with your legs. Connect strength to your upper back. And feel the ease within the effort through your breath. Left arm up. Gaze and left hand down. Pivot back into your square high plank. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Right heel heavy as you draw into your belly. Float your left leg up. Curl the heel into the bum and then open your left hip. Now make 3 circles counterclockwise with your left knee. 1, 2, and 3. Square your hips. Step your left foot all the way through. Keep your legs strong. Right hand down, twist. Reach your left arm up. Left arm stacks right above your right arm. Opening the scissors through the inner thighs. Feel your tailbone under, belly draws in. With your breath, gaze and left hand down. Step your left foot back, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack your legs, float your right arm up. Keep your head up as you turn the gaze sideways and then reach your right arm over your head. So my right ribs are the highest part of the body. And feel the inhale, press like a crescent moon shape, reaching through your right middle finger. And smooth breath, right arm comes up, gaze and right hand down, pivot back into your plank, take an inhale, bend your arms, exhale, chaturanga, tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips and press back, feel more space in your shoulders and down dog. Nice, firm to the hands, lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your left arm under your right arm, eagle arms. Bind the forearms, keep your legs straight. Lift the back of your heart as you press down into your feet. A easy transition. Weight into your right heel, cross your left ankle in front of your right thigh. And so your left knee is out like a figure 4, and then bend your standing leg as you gaze into your forearms. And sit down and take 3 breaths. And keep your eagle arms as you rise. Stand up, lift your knee. And step your left foot down, release the bind of the arms, place them onto your hips. And look down into your mat, take an inhale. Hands around your waist, step your right foot back 3 to 4 feet. Both legs straight. Now turn your chest back to center. Shoulders down, inhale, chin up. Exhale, begin to hinge with a flat back. Keep your elbows wide. Lead with your heart. And then level your neck, and so your gaze is about 6 inches in front of your big toe. And feel the hamstring, keep pulling your heart through. Now you can bring your fingertips or palms all the way down onto the ground. And back heel heavy, intense side stretch as you pull, draw through your navel, and breath through your shoulder blades, and then even forehead coming down closer and closer to your knees. All right, take a breath in, lift halfway up. Pivot on your right toes, bring your right foot all the way through, cross it around the front of your left ankle, pinky toes meet. Weight into your heels, let your head get heavy. And take the twist out of your pelvis best you can. Hands can stay, or you can interlace the fingers on the back of your left calf. Elbows wide, belly's got to draw if you're bringing your chest and your forehead closer to your front knee. And feel the breath in your body. Release the grip. Hands to the mat. Right foot comes back inside. Listen. Left foot steps back into a lunge. Big step. Left hand down like we did earlier. Take your right arm up into the twist. And keep drawing your torso out of your hips. So you're lifting out of your waistband. Keep your left hand where it is. Slowly bring your right hand down. Transfer the weight, strengthen the belly, and float your back leg up. Standing splits, hands under your shoulders. And press down into your right heel. And then draw your left inner thigh up. Kick the toes even higher. Breathe for 3, 2, left knee to chest. Step your feet together. Bend your legs. Sit down. Reach your arms up. Utkatasana chair. And feel the balance in your breath. Shoulders away from your ears. Stretch out through your middle fingers. Press the ground away. Rise all the way up. Beauty. Right arm under your left. Eagle arm. And draw your forearms together. Keep your legs straight. You roll your bum under, and so you take the weight out of your low back. Easy transition. Weight into your left foot. Right ankle to your left thigh. Figure 4. Flex the right ankle. Bend your standing leg as you gaze into your forearms. 3 breaths. Inhale, rise. Lift your right knee in front. And step your right foot down. Release your arms. Bring your hands to your hips. And take a breath, and then we step the left foot back 3 to 4 feet. Both legs straight. Turn your chest to center, elbows wide. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale as you hinge, lead with your heart. And feel the draw breath and sensation to your right hamstring. Keep your heart pulling through. And then bring your fingertips or palms all the way down to the ground. You push into your front foot so your outer right hip turns back in behind space. And feel the sensation, breath in your body, pivot on your back toes. Okay, bring your left knee in, cross it around the front of your right ankle, pinky toes meet. Weight into the heels, let the head drop. And hands on the mat, or you can crawl the hands behind the right calf. Elbows out, belly button draws up as your head comes down. Breathe. We will find the balance, and through humility and taking a breath, and regardless, like or dislike, right, hot or cold, anything on the spectrum of yang and yin, taking a breath, and through the practice of humility, it will show us the way into that peace, into that light. Bring your hands back in front, and bring your left foot back inside. Step your right foot all the way back into a lunge. Big step. Right hand down, twist, reach your left arm up. And feel it lifting out of your waistband. So roll the shoulders down. Draw your heart through. Feel your feet as you kick through your right leg. Awesome. Bring your gaze and left hand down. Transfer the weight. Lift your right leg. Standing splits. Walk your hands out underneath your shoulders. And ground down as you lift the outer hip. Feel the inner thigh. And then lift your right leg even higher. Toes point up and then lift up. And right knee towards your chest. Step your feet together. Big toes touch. Bend your legs. Sit right away into your chair. Feel it work itself out. Balancing through your pelvis. And drawn across your sacrum. Keep your ribs in. Spread your fingertips wide. And push the mat away, rise up, bring your hands to your heart center. Beauty. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And separate your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Turn your heels down, draw your inner thighs back as you roll your elbows in. And connect to your breath. Walk your hands back to your feet. And peace fingers, hook your big toes. If that's too much, just grab onto the front of your ankles. And balance it out, and you might feel a little bit deeper draw into your forward fold, top of your head, getting closer and closer to your feet. You know, we always like to wake up in the core and realize the core is the combination of the legs, the belly, and the back. A lot more strength and lightness in your practice when you come from that place. Inhale, lift halfway, arms straight. Exhale, release the toes and crawl back out. Keep your heels as flat as you can. Crawl your hands out. Heels as flat as you can. Crawl the hands out another inch. Nice. Roll out into your high plank and adjust your feet back if you need to. Feel this from your inner thighs. Hover your left toes, left knee, right elbow. And step back into your plank. Hover your right toes, right knee, left elbow. Step back, exhale, switch. Step back, exhale, switch. Step back, exhale, switch. Keep it going. Step back, switch. Step back, switch. Shoulders aren't really moving at all. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step back, lift your bum into your dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Kick out onto the floor. Outer edge of your right foot. Roll your back heel down. Reach your left arm up. Put so much weight into your left foot that your right heel can lift. Feel the strength in your upper back and bring your left hand down. Pivot, kick your right leg back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Lower your back knee. And take a breath in. Soften your chin. Nice. Sweep the arms. Reach up over your head. Set your front heel. Let's twist. Hands to prayer. Left armpit to your right knee. So you're getting deeper. Armpit towards your knee. Shoulders away from your ears. Okay, look down, tuck your back toes, and then lift your back knee off the mat. And so if you need to set that armpit, use your right hand on your outer thigh. And get it closer. Left arm stays, right arm goes up. Stay strong in your left thigh. Now hook a bind. Right arm behind your spine. And draw the breath through the back of your heart. Beauty. Feel the stability in your front heel. And you got it. Slowly bring your right arm back. Palms touch. And then gaze and hands down to the ground. Push the mat away. Slide your right leg back. Kick up. 3-legged dog. And step your right foot through. Take off. Standing splits. Left leg lifts. Feel it in your right thigh. Support strength. Now lift to hover halfway. Tuck your left knee behind your right knee. So you're out of your hips. You're into your core. Micro bend to your right knee and then rise all the way up. Lift your left knee in front. Beauty. Left ankle to your right thigh. And then sit down, figure 4. If it's too much with the arms up, bring your hands to your heart center. If you'd like to go deeper, now hinge with a flat back. Okay, you can play today, stay, or fingertips down onto the mat. Hook your left toes, practice wrapping them around your right arm above your elbow. Level your left shin parallel to the floor and take 3 breaths here. And feel your standing leg, hands to your heart. Got to lift through your back, left knee to rise. Left foot down, arms by your sides. Leave some space. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, belly in, forward fold, take a dive. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant, step back, or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. 3 breaths. From your down dog, shift to the inner thighs, roll out into your high plank. Set your hands, shoulders stay relatively fixed. Left knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. And we step back and switch. Work it in your belly, work it in your ribs. 3 more rounds. 2, 1. Step back, lift your bum, down dog. Hands firm, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, kick out onto the wood. Set your left hand, pivot your back heel down, right arm lifts. From the ground in my back foot, my left heel draws off the ground. Find the ease through the effort with breath. Right hand down. Pivot. Kick your left leg back. 3-legged dog. Big step. Left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee. Soften your chin. Take a breath in. Nice. Hips heavy. Sweep the arms. Reach up. And we twist. Right armpit into the outside of your left thigh. And left hand to your right to start. And so you're deep. Keep your pelvis coming forward. And look down for balance. Tuck your right toes. Exhale, lift the right knee. And feel the draw. Right elbow stays and your left arm floats up. Left arm behind your back. Feel the half bind. Pull the back of your heart through. Shoulders away from your ears. Keep the head up. Left hand back to your right hand. Breathe in. And gaze and hands to the mat. Exhale as you breathe out. Inhale, kick your left leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot through. Take off, standing splits. Right leg lifts. Hands under your shoulders. And so when I talk about the core and the upper back, right now we're not using the core and the upper back. Okay, but now when you lift halfway, now you've got the core and the upper back. Tuck your right knee behind your left knee. Notice the difference in your hips gripping. Hands to your heart, and then stand up. Right knee all the way through. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. Arms reach up, bend your standing leg any amount. And if it's too much with your arms up, you can always bring your hands to your heart center. If you want more, begin to hinge. And chest through, flat back. Play in that standing leg with breath. Arms can drift down to the ground. Fingertips now get used to hooking in your right toes around the left arm above the elbow. And keep lowering your butt. If you bend your standing leg and we're deep into that outer right hip, piriformis stretch. Finding the ease and through the effort with breath and a heart flow. Bring your hands together and stand slowly. Lift your right knee up and step your right foot down. Beauty, arms by your sides. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. And from your down dog, and feel the hands draw the ribs. From your belly, walk your hands all the way back to your feet, please. Big toes together. Okay, lift your heels, spread your knees, and then bring your bum down to your heels. So you're in a little frog squat. Big toes together, hips and heels heavy. Stretch your arms forward. And let your chin fall into your chest. Head can take a drop. Slow down your exhale. And feel the awakening through the contradiction and the resistance or compression, whatever it is that you meet on your inhale. And so you're meeting the resistance, you're meeting the stress on the inhale, and the equalizer is as you remain patient and you breathe through the exhale. And then lift the head, bring your knees back into touch, and double toe stand, you're in the balls of your feet. Okay, soften your fingertips and bring your hands to your heart center. And plug into your palms. Lift your sternum, breastplate bone into your thumbs. And feel the balls of your feet, shoulders stacked. Lift your bum an inch. And then lift your bum 6 inches, a foot, and rise all the way up. Lower your heels, arms by your sides. There's a little chest sigh. Okay, you are ready. Circle the arms over your head. Right? You can't give up on the breath. You can take a break in the posture. You can always come into child's pose, but you got to keep breathing. And step onto your right foot. And ground the 4 points of your right foot. Transfer the weight. Now float your back heel up. Reach your arms forward. Remember to stay out of your low back. You got to use the upper back as part of your core. So left hand, fingertips to the ground, or you can use a block or a water bottle. So your upper back is engaged, right hand to your low back, and my hips are still square. Kick through your heels, rotate your rib cage, and then the option is to float your right arm up, right? High-fiving. Okay, one another as you pull your top wrist back in space. Keep lifting your back heel. Beauty. Bring your gaze and right hand down. Remove the water bottle or block to the side. Feel your standing splits. Weight into your hands. Drop your chin. Let your head come all the way down. Feel that. And then draw your pelvis back. Press into your standing leg. And then step your feet together so your big toes touch. Hey, hover your right foot up and back. Hey, tuck your right knee behind your left knee and sit down. And so your left foot is outside your right thigh. Got it? Square your bum into the mat. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale, your right arm comes up. Exhale, bring the elbow outside your thigh. So you've already gone deep into a twist. You now feel the length and the lift. Close the eyes. 5 breaths as we rotate and compress to the midline. On your next inhale, slowly come back to center. Hands behind, uncross your legs so your feet are out in front. Scoot your bum to the middle of your mat. Okay, set up, hands behind your knees, rock back onto your sacrum. Turn your elbows in, start to lift your feet higher. Spread your knees apart like you did before, but now knees above your elbows, flex your wrists, and you're in crow pose on your bum. Shoulders down, lift the back of your heart. Connect to your belly, bring your knees together and lower halfway down, Ardha Navasana, boat. Keep your belly drawn in, lift the back of your heart. Play with lifting your heels, lift your shoulders a little higher. Make sure there's nothing behind you. Lie down, knees into your chest, rock up and down the line of your spine. Deepen your breath, feel your belly draw. And we roll through on our next exhale. Cross your ankles. Roll through. Plant the hands. Step, press, float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel the hands draw through your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. And back of the mat, forward fold. Deep breath, hands to your hips, flat back, inhale. Exhale, we rise, come all the way up to stand. Right on, tailbone down, arms by your sides, meet your middle. The neutrality, honesty, all through the teacher of humility, and we grow so much. Big toes touch. And take the arms up. And step onto your left foot. And roll off your right heel. Legs straight. As you start to lift the heel, reach the arms forward. And keep that action and strength in through your upper back. And then your right hand comes down onto the mat, or you can always use a block or your water bottle. And keep the core in your upper back. Left hand to your sacrum, hips are still square. Feel that right leg strong. And now rotate. We're not moving the hips, rotating the rib cage. Option for the left arm to go up, revolved half moon. Keep that back heel up, lower the gaze, left hand down, and then slide any props off to the side. Hey, let your head drop, go all the way into the fold. Keep your hips back. Feel that. Now bring your right foot down next to your left foot. Soften the outer hips. Hover your left heel, lift that left leg up and back. Tuck the left knee behind your right knee. Now sit all the way down. And so your bum is inside your heel. Right foot outside your left thigh. Take your right hand behind. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, elbow to the outer thigh. So you've already been in the experience of the deep twist. Let this be light. And yet compress deep through your belly. And as you rotate your rib cage, 5 breaths here. Finish your exhale. Slowly come out of the twist. Open the eyes, uncross the legs in front. Scoot your bum forward to the middle of your mat. Hands behind the knees. Feel your sacrum. And then lift your feet. So it's about a 15-degree rock back to feel your sacrum. Elbows in. Spread your knees. Bring your arms inside. You're in crow pose on your bum. Flex your wrists. Feel the inner thighs, draw through your belly, lift the back of your heart. And bring your knees together, straighten your legs, lower halfway down, half boat. And so when you're in your sacrum, you can feel, then you can dial it up. Shoulders and heels lift an inch. Nice. Bring your knees in, hands behind, and rock up and down the length of your spine. From the base of the spine all the way up to your shoulders. Okay, next time, cross your ankles, roll through, plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. And feel your place in your down dog. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left knee outside your left wrist. Set the shin for half pigeon. Slide your right knee back. So it's probably going to go back a little bit further than you're used to. Space between the knees. And square your chest. Crawl your hands forward. And keep your arms active as you walk your hands out in front. Soften your chin. Bring your forehead down onto the ground. Keep your arms active. And yet release your jaw and breathe evenly in through your nose and out. Take 3 more breaths. Listen as you walk your hands back in, lift the head. Rock to your left hip, turn so you're facing the side edge of your mat. Right leg straight, sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. So the knees are spread, left leg is tucked, right leg is straight. Take your right hand, peace fingers, hook your big toe. You plug in as you extend through your ankle, keep your outer left thigh heavy, and then reach your left arm back, turn the palm up, keeps the shoulder down. And so you're twisting the arm, pinky finger turning in, thumb rotating back, and stay active through your belly as you lengthen into your side body stretch. Maintain your seat. Inhale, left arm up, gaze forward. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Okay, press into your left palm, look at it. Roll up onto your left shin, turn your right toes down, and then make helicopter circles with your right arm. Okay, 3 big circles. And then all we do is bring the right hand to the mat. Pivot on your back toes, they're tucked, and then step your left foot back into your downward facing dog. And you now feel that left leg coming out of your pigeon. Bend your right knee, set into your left heel. Take a breath into the sensation. Nice. Setting up the other side, right knee outside your right wrist. Lower the shin, slide your left knee back. You're probably going to get the left knee further back than you're used to. With your pelvis square, tailbone down. And then keep the arms active today as you start to walk them forward. Hands into the ground, forehead to the mat, tuck the chin. A little more active than you may be used to. Stay with your breath. Three more breaths on this side. Just a little different on this side, you guys. Walk your hands in. Rock to your right hip, but swing your left leg around in front. And then turn to face the same side edge of your mat. So we're going to spread the knees. Okay, right leg is bent, sole of your foot to your left inner thigh. And kick out through your left ankle. Take your left arm, peace fingers, hook your big toe. Outer right thigh stays heavy. Little lift through the back of the heart. Reach your right arm back. And turn your palm to face up. Drops the shoulder down. And then as you're taking the hand up, keep twisting the wrist. So your pinky is in, and thumb is out. And you're moving into that expression of the side body bend, the lateral movement through your torso. Breathe. Follow the breath. Inhale, right arm up. And gaze in right hand down onto the ground. Look at your right hand. Roll up onto your right shin. Turn your left toes down. Reach your left arm back up and over. Circles with your left arm. 3 big circles. Nice. Bring your left hand back to the mat. So the left toes tucked behind. Use the hand, step your right foot back, and then feel the release. And coming back into your down dog. Wonderful. Come down onto your knees, please. And sit back onto your heels, upright through your spine. We're going to come into rabbit pose today. And so take your hands, grab the back of your heels. So your thumbs are on the outside and your fingertips are on the inside. And you open the chest, roll your shoulders back, and create a space for your chin to come into your chest, and then gently round yourself forward. Forehead towards your knees. A little weight through the top of the head onto the mat, but you're not shoving the head into the ground. Hold on to the heels, press through the feet, and start to lift your hips up any amount. Rabbit pose. Breathe the best you can. And begin to soften your bum back to your heels. Hands slide underneath your shoulders. You're welcome to close your eyes. And begin to roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. When you get to the stack of your spine, shins flat, head above your heart, and turn your palms face up in your lap. Close your eyes and be still. Most people try to avoid the confrontations that appear in life. But those confrontations might just be in the offering and the gift that we need to acknowledge, and so that we can break through into a deeper state of connection of all beings. So when they appear, they need not frustrate nor distract. They appear so that they can be broken down, and then the connection and the unity and can expand in through all of humanity. Palms together in front of your heart. Bow your chin into your chest, please. And take a moment to acknowledge your practice and to send the energy of your practice wherever you would like to. And this breath and your exhale, you can let it go completely. And let your breath return to natural. Open your eyes. Look where we are. If you'd like a sip, take a sip. And then we'll turn around to lie down onto our back, please. And coming down into your final resting posture today, Shavasana. And once you lie down, body heavy, breath relaxed. It may take a couple sighs to feel the breath relax as your body settles down into the shape. Do anything that makes you feel any more comfortable. I mean, nobody sets you up, and this is the interesting part. When does discomfort or contradiction or conflict really start to set into our nervous systems? When does it become an attachment? Because, so far, observing my little guy, he's 4.5, it hasn't really set in. So somewhere along the way, based on something, which I don't have the answer for, And we start to consume. We become consumers, kind of storage containers of energy that starts to develop, I guess this opportunity where we reflect and then experience that we were holding on, that we did and create a method, through the madness that we thought worked, but maybe it doesn't work so well. And so if we just take ourselves through the process, through the flow, it's more of an innate, natural ability, and to say, hey, this is all sitting inside of you. And this practice and to release and to let go and to not attach really does sit inside each of us. We just have to find it. And you can only find it and then feel it for yourself. And when you feel it, you'll know the difference. It'll be so clear. You might be having a moment like that right now. And so on this Sunday, Father's Day, day to recognize all the men, contributors into the beautiful process of life. It's such a gift to be here, and so grateful for all of them, for allowing us and to be here to practice together. So I share the love here from the studio in LA, and to all of you and beyond, feel free to continue to share these practices with whomever you'd like. And you can rest in Shavasana here. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon. Namaste, everybody.